The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I think I saw either a meteorite or a UFO this morning on the drive-in. I reckon it's
It
the
wasn't
first.
the Starlink.
No, it wasn't
was it?
Starlink. It was an isolated orange light that flew across the sky. I'm like, is that a plane going from Caboolture Airfield? No, it was not a plane. And it went really quickly.
What time?
And then it disappeared. Ooh, would have been around 4:50 a.m.
Wasn't me.
No, you were not the ginger light flying through the sky.
Although that mustache would leave quite a trail.
Trail of devastation, a bevy of beauties that fall over at the hotness of your hair.
So I
face
for 4:50
a.m. near Caboolture. I'd be fascinated to see if anyone else saw it. It was quite big and prominent.
Have to be a meteorite.
I'd love it to be a UFO. How cool would that be? My mother-in-law always says, yes, take me home. Take me back with you, because she thinks she's an alien.
Really?
She looks
Do you
like
agree?
one. Actually, she looks like Gandalf. But, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Look, I'd miss her astrology convos, but
I've had my mother-in-law at home for the last 2 nights. Like Jodie's getting back from New Zealand today, so it's been me and my mother-in-law.
do you get on?
Yeah, we get on, but it's just bizarre. Like we've had dinner together, like just me, Archie, and Dee.
Yeah.
The last 2 nights.
When I'm
It
away,
just feels weird.
it is
Jodie's
weird,
not there.
but it's funny. I married my mother because when I go away, my husband and my mother just hang out. And they'll both be in like bathrobes reading interior design magazines.
Yeah, it's weird.
Everyone's like, oh, you marry your father. No, I've definitely married my mother. I'll send him Instagram posts of like bikinis that I like. And he's like, oh, that's a really nice garden hedge behind it. And he'll save it because of the garden. And then he'll Google the hotel and be like, oh, we'll have to go there someday. That's my
Really?
husband. Yes. He's not a hornbag like you lot.
Is he on Instagram?
He's not a hornbag like us lot.
What's his little search Instagram? What that page look like? Ours are all filthy.
It's a lot of dresses and bikinis because I keep like
But not
bombarding
for the
him.
reason we have. Actually, that is the reason why I have mine. Because the hedges in the background.
Yeah, it's definitely the hedges.
That's my algorithm.
Trimmed bushes.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki's News.
Alrighty, this is stuff that was trending overnight, so I'm getting you all up to speed, as well as me getting myself up to speed. Apparently, banking details of thousands of Aussies stolen by cyber criminals are being shared online at the moment. The information of customers from Australia's 4 big banks, including Commonwealth Bank, NAB, ANZ and Westpac, were amongst the details found.
I had a, what would you call it, a breach, whatever, yesterday. I had some transactions, 5 transactions that weren't mine. I had to
Really?
close down my...
Did you become aware of it, or did they say to you?
I think I got a
David, what's all this stuff coming up from Fishwick?
I got a notification from the bank and then checked my balance saying there was 1 transaction. I went and had a look at my app and there was 5 transactions.
How much money?
About $3,000.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm used to people like spending like $3.40 here.
No, it was significant.
Like
one was
legit.
one was $1,400, and 2 was from an automobile bloody place in Knoxville, America.
Well, I tell you what, I better find a transaction I didn't make ahead of Mother's Day, and it better be for a day spa. Anyway, next story, Brooke Bellamy.
Hang on, wait for this thing.
Oh, sorry, the sting.
That kind of resets everything.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like it's time to
I'm
move
getting
on.
used to all your buttons.
Yeah.
Brooke Bellamy, TikTok foodie star and owner of Brookie.
Oh, yeah, Lockie was talking about this morning.
Yeah, he
Yes.
said the thing. I'm learning as much as you're learning. I know you know more about it than I do, Lutzi, but she's officially responded to the scathing cookbook plagiarization allegations made by, is it Naji Mahashi?
Yeah, as Lockie told me.
Nagi.
And Lockie, yeah, you take it over. So the recipe for the cookies that is in her book is exactly the same as is in Nagi's.
Yeah, so basically there is a caramel slice recipe and there was another recipe that I can't quite remember that are like verbatim. So Nagi's provided evidence online to go, hey, these recipes are the exact same. You know, Penguin, the publisher, what are you doing? Brooke, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, so Brooks had to close her account. She's disabled notifications on a page and she's responding via her Insta story, so she can't get all the attack. But I kind of
doesn't
understand.
Brooke have she has the cookie shop in the
Yeah,
valley?
Brookie in the Valley that people will queue up for ages. Like, it's a big deal. I think that she's got a pop-up store in some airport in Saudi Arabia.
I heard detectives followed the crumbs.
I'm going to move on from that. Trumpet. Hang on, I've got to get used to the ding.
Sting.
Let's do another one. Beyonce kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour last night, Los Angeles,
Thank God.
where she wore a colour-changing dress.
God.
Oh, hello. That's so like Blake Lively of 2017.
What is it? What's yours? I was too busy snoring.
A colour-changing dress.
Come on.
I think it was
Grow up.
Blake Lively did it. She smoked a cigar on stage and even rode a mechanical bull.
Of course she did.
You know, because she's country. And finally,
that was a quick one, Beyonce.
well, she wasn't getting a good response.
Nah, good call.
Finally, Uber Eats are delivering democracy sausages for voting day. It's part of their Snagafesto. They promise to deliver democracy
Snagafesto.
sausages to those who can't get out to vote on election day. But we all love a hot beef injection on the weekend, don't we, Lutzy?
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, we've been playing a competition this week that requires... it's been a married couple, hasn't it? That
Yes.
We've got both days and we keep them separate from each other, ask them the same questions to see how much they match up. And while one of the people is in the soundproof booth, they're talking to Alicia, our producer, and we were just pondering, what could she possibly be talking to them about while we're on air?
So
She's probably raving on about Wigan because that's where she's from.
Yeah,
Wigan in the UK.
Yes.
Up in the good bit, right? In between Manchester and Liverpool.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up there.
Is that the good bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
All
I
it
know
is.
about
That's
Wigan is the footy team, Wigan.
Oh, do you have your own footy
Like
team?
Brett Kenny
We've
used
got
to play there.
league.
Well, we've got
Really?
a really good rugby
Yeah.
league team.
It's rugby league territory.
But
Yeah.
who does the Wigan Rugby League
Wigan
team
Warriors.
play? Who do they play?
Like
In
Everyone
the UK
in
Super
England.
League.
Like Halifax.
do they have a
No, they're
NRL?
a strong rugby
St
league
Helens.
team. Yeah.
I did not know any of this.
Really?
Oh,
Like Brett
I'm
Kenny,
learning.
I think, won a challenge couple
Well, I've got a
back
lot
in
to
the
tell
day.
you about. We've got.
So what the top five
I think
things
the
of
Pearl.
Wigan? What-
Yeah.
I think the Pearl played at Wigan too.
played for Wigan.
So I've got my top 5 reasons to travel to Wigan.
Okay.
So 5. Go to Greg's for a Wigan kebab, which I made you guys try a few weeks ago. Do you remember? It's a pie on a bread roll, on a buttered bread roll,
So it's
and they call
Greg's.
that a Wigan kebab. And Greg's is like the UK bakery.
heartthrob.
It's like everybody loves Greg's.
So it's a meat pie in a bread roll.
Yeah,
But buttered as well.
Yeah,
It's
with
like
butter.
a bacon buddy, but on speed.
yeah.
I can get around that. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie.
Well, I made you guys try it, and you did quite enjoy
Well,
it.
it's a neat way of eating a pie, isn't it? Not for your arteries, but for spillage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was number one or
No,
number five?
no, that's number 5. That's number 5. Yeah. 4. We have the Heinz factory. We produce all of the Heinz products for the UK.
Really?
Heinz beans, all that kind of stuff. Tomato sauce.
Is there a tour?
I don't know. Probably. I'm sure you could do
You're
it.
just saying visit, stand outside the front gate.
Yeah, just look at the Heinz. Oh, that's Heinz.
Move
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
please.
yeah. Next. 3. This one is actually pretty exciting. The Verve are from Wigan.
We'll just
So-
play this under it. This is what we play this from now
Yeah.
on.
This is one of the
So
best
that-
film
I thought we
clips.
should have some Wigan
Do
music.
you
Well, this is
have
Wigan music.
artists who play string instruments in Wigan?
I don't know if they played this themselves, but the Verve.
Did they do the video clip in Wigan? Like we
Yes,
watched, they
good point.
walk through the entire streets. Like it's one
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, there you go.
And then, if so, do people bump into each other?
Well, the
and shoulder
first
each other?
ever
It looks
gig,
like an angry
the
street
first
a
ever
bit.
gig was at the Honeysuckle Inn in Wigan. So that's still open to this day. You can go there and have a beer.
The Honeysuckle Inn.
Yeah,
Okay.
where the Verve did their first
Pretty
ever
cool.
gig.
I remember that.
Oh.
Maybe
Yeah.
get that part of the world.
All right, number 2.
2. Wigan Pier, which is ironic because we're inland.
Yeah,
so.
that's interesting.
It's not,
Second.
it's not an actual pier. It's on a canal.
Right.
Oh.
Is it nice?
Wigan Pier is it was a banging nightclub back in the day. It's kind of what we're known for. People know us for Wigan Warriors, and they know us for Wigan Pier
Right.
nightclub.
Well,
So
the
that's where-
nightclub was
that's-
at the end of the pier.
Well, there was no pier. There's not an
There's
actual
no
pier.
actual pier. It's just called the pier because it's
Okay,
near
right.
water.
Yeah.
So is that where the footy players would have,
Yeah.
Tramps and
I mean,
stamps
it's
all
closed
the way,
down now,
baby.
but the building's still there.
mentioned
So.
the
Right, so the number 2 reason why you should go to Wigan doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist anymore. The building's still there. 1. Watch the Wigan Warriors at the Brick. That's what our stadium is called.
Yeah, the brick.
The
it is
Brick.
too. I got a
Yeah.
cousin, Peter. He's probably listening right now, and he did it when he goes on holidays. All he does is go to rugby league stadiums and soccer stadiums like every single day.
Yeah.
And he went to the Brick. He said it was pretty impressive.
There you go.
Good tour there.
So
You
the
can
Wigan
do a
Warriors
tour
play
of
there.
that.
Also, Wigan Athletic is my football team.
Soccer.
But
yeah.
yeah.
And is it true that we've got the mayor?
I've got a very special guest on for you now as well. We've got the Wigan Mayor, Debbie Parkinson,
For real?
to finish us off. Hi, Debbie.
Hello, good evening.
Now, are you just Alicia's friend, or are you really the mayor of Wigan? What time is it in Wigan
No.
right now? What time is it right now, if you're there?
It's 9:29 in the evening. It's nearly bedtime.
There you
How
go.
did you get the Wigan
I got the
Mayor
Wigan
on?
Mayor on. I got connections in Wigan, mate.
Lord Mayor Debbie Parkinson, do you agree with Alicia's estimation of the top 5 attractions for your city?
Yeah, but she's forgot one out. One
Ooh.
very important one.
Go on, Debbie.
It's a sweet treat. Uncle Joe's mint balls.
Uncle Joe's mint
Oh,
balls.
you gotta get your uncle's
Gotta
balls
get the
in
mint
your mouth.
balls, yeah.
Do they sell merch? I'd wear that shirt.
You actually would wear that shirt.
That's a great idea.
Do they have a website, Debbie?
What does it call them? Googling
No,
it.
but
Hang on, wait up.
Mint.
They
It's
have
Uncle
a song. So if you can look up the playlist sometime, they have a song called Uncle Joe's mint balls, and you can play
Uncle
that.
Joe's mint balls. Keeps
I
da-da-da.
love
Yeah,
it.
is.
Uncle Joe's mint balls.
Okay.
Oh, if we can get some
Yeah.
t-shirts, I'll
That's-
Mitch on with you.
The words say Uncle Joe's mint balls keep you all a-go.
There you
Give them
go.
to your granny and watch the old girl go.
Oh my god! And that's a really cool logo.
Yeah, there you
We're
go.
so gonna get that shirt.
Can't believe I forgot about that, Debbie. There you go.
Heinz
I've been
factory.
gone for too long.
Going on with it. Then you've been giving it credit, Alicia.
It's great. It's a good little spot.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, that's why I'm all the way in Brisbane.
Well, Mayor Parkinson, we would
fantastic.
like to be like your official sort of.
Sister station.
Yeah,
Sister
City.
City.
Or
Yes.
yeah, Sister City. Why don't we?
Absolutely. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
you
because there's a lot of red tape you got to cut through to do this these days. I was over at World Expo. They said, "Oh, sister cities are hard these days." Why are they hard? Let's just say we're talking to the mayor. We'll get Shrindog. Yes, he'd love to. We'll get our mayor, Adrian Schrinner.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Let's hook it up.
Through Nova, Sister City, Wigan.
And things never have to go through official channels
Exactly.
Yeah,
anyway.
it'll just
Exactly.
be unofficial, sister.
If we
City.
say
Exactly.
it is so.
Exactly.
There you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Debbie.
You can go to bed now.
Yeah, have a cup of tea.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'll tell you what, the Prime Minister was in here yesterday, and he might not have known who
Yeah.
you were, but our next guest has come in and come in hot.
Yeah, in the same
As
seat
one of the
as
biggest
PM.
Nikki Osborne fans going around.
I know I love Jared already.
Well, go on, you introduce him then.
Oh, well, Jared, you were on Farmer Wants a Wife.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
you're
yes,
22 years old.
Yeah.
And you're already looking for a wife.
100%.
Yeah? You didn't want to, like, go out and play the field with Lutzi for a while or do anything like that?
Not
That
with
could be
me.
you.
Like, yeah,
That could be
us
you.
two going out and
Yes.
playing the field. Yeah.
Well, where were you, mate? All these years. I could have used your help.
Well, you were underage, but you wouldn't have been able to take you anywhere.
Jared just needed a wingman that wasn't a Kelpie or a cattle dog.
That's it. When you say was on Farm War, he's on now.
Yeah, well, it's on air right
Yeah.
now.
On Monday, 7:30 on 7.
So you're a stockman.
Yeah,
That's right?
yeah.
And your goal, aside from finding a wife, is to buy back your grandfather's farm.
Great-grandfathers, yeah.
Your great-grandfather's.
Wow. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so my great-grandfather, he owned a farm where my nana and her 7 siblings grew up, and then my mother grew up there, and that's in Coaldale, near the Grafton region of New South Wales.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a fairly sized for the area dairy farm down there, and unfortunately they ended up selling it out of the family because all the siblings were fighting over who got what. And
Really?
everything.
Oh,
So
that doesn't sound like
he
a sibling
basi-
will dispute
Yeah,
at all,
no.
does it?
But he
No.
basically went, well, bug you all. You can get some money and buy your own land, which is great. Like now there's heaps of family farms around that area, but if I'm able to put the actual family farm back into my family name, that'd be just a dream come true.
That's the goal, hey?
Yeah, so you need to hook up with an influencer who's got a mega following and making lots and lots of money. Have you met any of them on the show?
Yeah, I just met you.
Yeah,
I got you.
you did, you
exactly
got
what
me.
you are.
I got you.
Oh, look. Wait.
This is awesome, Jared. She doesn't often get like this.
Now, the women that you've got, so
Yeah.
you've sent one home already.
Yeah.
Are they all Queensland women or are they from all over the place?
There are 2 girls from Queensland, 2 girls from New South Wales, one who has since moved to Queensland, and 1 girl from Victoria.
Okay, so when they said to the women during the casting process, they said, we've got this farmer in Queensland. Do you think a lot of them thought that you'd be in sunny Queensland? Because you are actually in Stanthorpe, which is the coldest part in Queensland.
Yeah.
Did they kind of get...
reals from Stanthorpe, like drove from Stanthorpe this
This
morning.
morning, left at 4 a.m.
Really?
In the ute that you were copping shit about at one point from one of the girls.
Yeah, my girly ute. My girly ute.
What is your girly
What's a
ute?
girly ute?
Oh, no, it's not a girly ute. I mean, the thing cost me $6 million just to fill up a tank of diesel. No, it's a 2013 Mitsubishi Triton, which,
Oh, it is
it
a
hauls.
Triton because she
Yeah.
guessed.
Sounded
Don't tell me
manly
you got
to
a
me.
Triton.
Yeah,
So did
yeah.
you piff her? Or is
Well,
she
I
still
can-
around?
Where's
She's
it at?
still around.
She's
Where's
still
it at?
around.
So where's it at the moment?
where are you
My
at?
mum's going nuts about it, but I actually haven't seen it yet.
Are
So
you in love?
Where you at?
I mean, so currently, Manisha, I unfortunately had to send Manisha home, but Bree, Lucy, Ash, and Chloe still remain on the property as it is
As it
at the moment.
stands now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can't get any spoilers.
But are you in love?
Mate, I'm loving everything.
No, that's not the question.
Did you? I'm watching. Not that I'm drawing I'm watching that Love and the Spectrum bit at the moment, and they get advice on how to tell people. You know, when you're on a date or whatever, and it doesn't work, and you got to send her home, whatever. Did you get advice on how to word that, or did you just go with Jared instincts on how to go about that process?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
I mean, we were definitely told, we should potentially say this, potentially say that, but there was quite a few times where I was like, no, I am not saying that to a woman.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think I was brought up with pretty good set of morals anyway, so I
Yes.
tried to just do my best to imagine there weren't any cameras
I'd
there.
imagine a boy from the
Yeah.
country perhaps would be made of better moral fibre than some of the producers that make these shows. So I
But
think
it's a
following
difficult
your gut,
thing, isn't it?
that would be
'cause
so hard,
yeah, well,
especially
they're not
like,
bad people. They're just
No.
you're not feeling it for whatever. reason.
100%,
Yeah.
100%, and that's the thing that I said to the girls, because we had extensive conversations after the camera crew, all rolled out for the night, and I said to them, every single night, all of them are equally as amazing, and I could have a great relationship with each and every single one of them.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. There was only going to be one.
Yeah.
But I'm still in contact with all of them, and they're absolutely doing great, and they're amazing.
I mean, at the end of the day, you are having fun on a fun show.
Yeah.
As well. So
Yeah.
you're all bonding over that as well.
100%.
But you busted out the guitar because you're quite the
You know he's actually written songs for ladies in the past.
So they say.
What do you mean? So they say.
No, I have.
You have? Yes. See,
Yes.
there you go.
Oh, we should get you to sing a gimp. We should get you to sing a gimp
These are for
Nikki.
girls that are now done. Like that's part,
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
You
saying.
didn't have none on the show, have you? Or have you? Or can you? No, you haven't.
I did write a song on the show.
Okay. So it's in the can. Are you done? So you got to be careful what you're saying now because.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I'm now on the full media.
Okay.
Watch what I say.
Okay.
Train.
So the outcome is. There's already an outcome, but at the moment, and television-wise,
Well,
it's still
he
in
said
that
it
process.
before that someone moved to Queensland.
Did he say that?
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, that I was just referring to Bree. She was a Coffs girl, which is
but
why
she,
we are.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha,
Yeah.
But
gotcha.
before this, then, what was it like trying to meet someone in Stanthorpe? Like, how was it? Just
It's
whether
not
someone?
that, I mean, it's not that remote. Stan.
No,
You got,
no,
it's
it's
got a
not
good
that.
McDonald's.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. You haven't.
because he signed up for the TV
Exactly.
show. So what was it
Yeah.
like? Was it difficult?
Well,
Is
look,
it
I,
difficult?
I think out there. I mean, don't get me wrong. We go to the pub every now and then, but it's the same faces every single
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and normally they're about 6 times my age. So,
Yeah.
unless I'm going home with Gladys or something, then.
Don't do that, mate.
Again?
It's not worth it. Yeah.
You wake up,
No.
Gladys again. Oh, goodness.
Oh no! And
run
then
the-
you see her at the pub, and then you see her at the bowls club.
The
then you
pub
see her
that
at
she's
the-
owned since 1948.
Yeah.
And then you
Nothing
see your
against
great granddaughter, and it's like,
Oh,
So it's like Brisbane, but on a much smaller scale. I guess.
100%. No, I think Stanthorpe Town is one of my favourite places. It's such a gorgeous place, and I'm very lucky to live out there.
Well, there's a lot to like about him.
Oh, so much. I think you're going to be a country and western star.
yeah, he's got a
he's got-
musical vibe about him,
He's
doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he
He's got
does.
the voice.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get a gimp out of
When
him. before he goes-
appropriate, I wouldn't mind getting a live performance of whatever song you wrote on the show or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I asked
Yeah.
before, does anyone have a guitar in the building? But
Oh, is that
that's
that
what
for?
that was
okay,
about.
always thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We
maybe.
We can get that. We can get the work. Yeah, lots
Well,
of
mate, best of luck. Or even
Thank
though
you.
it's in the can, but well done.
Thank you,
And
mate.
yeah, I hope
We
that
might
you-
drag you back to sing a song
I would
With-
love to come back anytime.
about the winning lady.
Especially if you're here, Nikki.
Oh, well, don't say that. You
Write a song about Nikki.
actually.
Yes, that's what we're doing. Write a song about Nikki, and we'll definitely do that.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Jared.
Thank you.
Jared.
New Farm Wants a Wife. It's Monday, 7:30 on 7. It is the show about real love, and we want to test the real love of couples in Brisbane. You want to play our 1K Love
Farmer
Connections?
wants
Give
a
us a call.
breakfast toast.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
So, you know, when was the cyclone? It was
Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred.
Early March?
March
Month
3rd.
ago, was it?
March 3rd, something like that.
I don't remember.
Anyway, I posted something on March 3rd, and it was the Weather Girl sketch that I did where I quit on the beach. But I was having a scroll on Instagram. No, it was TikTok the other day, and I found a remix of myself. So they've taken all the words from it. They've kept the video and they've slowed it down. They've actually put it to like a killer track. They've kind of made a chorus out of it. They've made it a song.
Oh, they took using you.
Using my words as the lyrics, using me visually, they've like slowed it down.
That
Put
went
effects on it.
that one of yours went bunter, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it's over 30 mil now.
What?
Yeah,
30 mil?
yeah, it's gone stupid. Still going. I've had quite the Insta bump from it. It's been nice.
30 mil?
30 million.
That's
Yeah,
more people than Australia.
yeah. I'm Bush Barbie, but that wasn't Bush Barbie actually. But yeah, no, it was quite
That
prolific.
blows my mind.
Bush Barbie's fighting back after getting snubbed by the PM yesterday.
Oh no, but
snubbed.
I know, but he said afterwards he's going to get on it. He's going to get on Bush Barbie because he knew he was in
That
trouble.
better not be a broken election promise.
I
the way,
know.
He better follow that through.
I'll hold him to it.
And you're in the paper yesterday as well.
Yes. Well, we were. We were in the paper
Sorry, yeah, we
yesterday.
were, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nova
we were.
represent.
Yeah. They
In
quoted
fact, we
you.
went national because of our interview. Go us. Because we found out that he's kind of friendly with Dutton. Anyway, this song. Okay, so my weather sketch turned into a song. The lyrics are a bit naughty, so if you do have kids who are good at sport and are in the car going to training,
Just
maybe
earmuffs.
Earmuffs. And
Earmuffs on the children, please. There's filth coming.
Mum,
There-
I'm 16.
What are you talking about?
there's references coming. Alrighty, go for it.
Haven't seen this much blow since the Vanity Fair after party, nor have I seen anything blow this hard since I visited Epstein Island. Yep, they're telling you to put all the kids' equipment away, and honestly, they're right. Haven't seen this many tramps fly over fences since there was a police-raided Diddy's place.
How good is that? And it keeps going. And that's the chorus. So that repeats throughout it. And it's actually really well done. It's Muller of World, whoever that is. And they messaged me going, I'm so sorry that I used your content.
Oh,
I'm
so
like,
they did contact you?
Yeah, they did contact me. I said, that's all right. I'm going to reuse yours.
Is that going viral?
No. No. No, but
not.
I haven't posted
No,
it yet, though.
it's not.
I haven't posted it yet.
Oh,
'cause
yeah, well, they'll push it over the top. That'll get it rolling.
it probably will get it rolling, but I reckon we should try and get it airplay. Well, we just had a little bit of airplay.
Bit of it, yeah. But so you're not angry that they did it after the fact? They contacted you, or
No, I don't care.
right? Okay, I'm just trying to work out.
Yeah,
So
they
what-
tagged me. As long as you tag me.
okay,
so I
right.
get a
That's what I'm
credit.
trying to work out.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
But also, there's businesses now that they go chasing for people who have reshared your content, and they can claim money rights on it and monetize it for you.
Okay.
Just saying. I'm at this point now that I've
You're
got
on
my
top of it.
my
You know.
silver play button from YouTube.
That's big.
I'm full of it today. We've got someone in here right
Yeah,
now.
who's just
next to
walking?
you.
This was very distracting.
I know.
Right at the start of
It's
the
not
break.
distracting.
Like Nikki
hot
just started
friend
talking.
Byron.
My friend
Lutzy
Jen was
gets
just
up
going.
and walks outside
No.
of the studio and then brings
My
this
friend
beautiful
Jen-
young woman
my
in
friend
here
Jen
who
was
we-
just going for a
who
walk.
we met before at the last Nova function.
She was just
by
Yeah,
the
which
way.
was a couple
I
of
said,
months
pop in and say
ago.
hello.
Right.
We're on air.
That was very distracting.
Not
Can
for
I
me.
just say,
Not
Lutzy,
for
when
me,
you've
it
got
wasn't.
friends that look like that, you don't leave them friends for long.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Well, Nikki's just told me that this Sunday is Mother's Day.
That's right, isn't it? Yes.
No, next Sunday.
Oh, really?
It's not
Yeah.
this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
claim both. I'm going to claim this Sunday and then
Oh,
go,
it's
oh,
Too
whoops.
much.
It is both Sundays. My wedding anniversary is this Sunday, and then Mother's
the
Day
4th. May
next
the
Sunday.
4th.
Yeah.
Did you get married on May the 4th?
Yep.
Yes.
And he's a big Star Wars
Wasn't-
nerd.
wasn't
And-
my choice.
And he reckons it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't his choice.
It was coincidental.
It was Jedi.
But did I laugh at Sarah when she told me the date? We'd had to push it back.
Did
and-
she not know when she booked it for
No.
May 4th?
No.
That was Star Wars Day.
I thought you met at a Star Wars convention.
Weren't you
Yes.
dressed as C-3PO?
Yes, I was. And she was dressed as R2D2.
She was
I don't even know.
R2D2.
We were attracted to
It
each
was
other.
a match made in heaven. Not
Yeah.
that I'm suggesting that there was anything in that those two got it on in the films.
No.
We're not suggesting that.
No.
Are we?
Is
No,
this
there's
actually
no-
real?
Oh, well.
There's still some-
Yeah.
May the 4th is his wedding
No,
day.
no, but did you
Yeah,
go
he
to
was. He was
Star
dressed
Wars?
as R2D2. Yeah.
No, he was C3PO.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because of his height.
And the flamboyancy.
Yeah. And it was
But
love.
it's-
It was
Because
love at
you
first
guys
sight.
have all this
Sarah was
backstory and
R2D2.
history, and often I come in and I don't know what's fact or fiction.
No, this is a complete
Well,
utter.
that's fact.
That's fact.
Yes.
Okay.
Complete utter fact. That's
And
what
the
it
other
is.
fact is that I'm working on Sunday at Magic Round.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm MC
your
on the
wedding
field.
anniversary.
Oh, you're on fielding on Sunday.
Yeah, well, from tomorrow night, I'm there for 4 days. I'm basically
Holy
living at Suncorp
macaroni.
for 4 days. It's going to be amazing.
Don't you ever stop?
He's prolific.
I'm
That's
going to
that's
sit and
so
watch
good.
football for 4 days. I mean, I'm not digging holes.
And what do you do? You talky about it?
A little bit, you know.
They should have bunk beds for somewhere just out the back there, so you and like Peter Pasoltis and people like that can just sleep there overnight.
And you never come back because you
Never
missed your
leave.
anniversary for sport.
Nick can sleep there.
Fight over the top bunk and bottom bunk. Like the experienced guys actually want the bottom bunk.
Yeah.
The new guys are happy to be up on the
Pasoltis,
top.
because of his age, gets the
He gets the very bottom.
very
Yeah.
bottom.
Well,
He
at
gets-
least go head to toe with Salty, you know.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Well, it's the biggest weekend. No, I'd say it's the biggest weekend.
Yep.
On the rugby league calendar in Brizzy, anyway.
And if you've been there, oh yeah, especially us here in Brizzy, like Brisbane
It's the biggest-
stops, it changes.
It's the biggest weekend, if you the whole thing.
Yeah.
In rugby league.
Yeah, it seems to get bigger and bigger every year. It
does.
Magic Round, it's back, and this is exciting. We've got Matty Johns.
What, the Matty Johns?
The Matty Johns.
How did we get him?
We stole his podcast or something. It's his podcast.
Ooh, both
are
of
part
them.
of
Podcast
the Nova
plural.
family now. Yeah, the Johns family podcast, and then backstage. But we'll get him to explain it. Hello, Matty. How you going, mate?
Hey, what's going on?
You tell us, mate. We see that you're a part of our
Where'd you-
Nova family now. Welcome
Yeah, what
aboard,
are we
mate.
flogging,
Welcome to
Matty?
our family.
Mate, well, I'm part of, mate, lots of families. Let's be honest, yeah. None of them functional. I'm looking forward to this week, going up to Magic Round. And we've got the family podcast from Fanland, which is level 7 up in the leisure deck there at Queen's Wharf in Brisbane.
Okay. Is that where you're doing it from?
Yeah, we're doing it up there from 12 to 2 with the family. But, yeah, we've got the family podcast. We've got a couple get backstage with Cooper and I, and then backstage with the family podcast. Twice a week, guys. This one we're doing live. We did one last year up there for Magic Round, and we're just doing one up there on the for the Magic Round on the Saturday.
Yeah.
That's for 12 to 2 there. So
That's on the Saturday. Right.
that's on the Saturday is the Magic Round. So we did it last year. at one of the lefties. Oh man, it was massive. I remember the start of it. I can't really remember the end of it. But I love it so much. Magic Round. I mean, this year there's so mate, like the rugby league season now. So we kick off in Vegas. Then we've got Magic Round, then we've got Origin, then we've got the final series. But the Magic Round, I actually put it above Vegas. I just reckon it's just It's so good. I love it so much. One year, I had to have I had back surgery, and the day before, and the doctor said there's absolutely no circumstances can you go. You can't jump on a plane. So we hired a Winnebago, and I just laid in the back and managed to get up there. And of course, when he got up there, he said absolutely under no circumstances do you drink. And of course, once you get up there on Caxton Street with Fletcher and Hiney, I was just 3 sheets to the wind. So
that's it. So again, getting away from and we mentioned again the podcast backstage and John's family. Just quickly,
of course.
So KO, you can actually watch the game on KO and listen to the boys call it.
Yes. Yep.
Two of the games.
That's right.
Hey, Matty, did you go straight from playing into the footy show?
Yeah.
Is that how it happened?
Yeah. There was a bit of crossover. It was in my last 2 seasons. I got signed by Channel 9 and I started to do sort of little bits here and there. I'd probably go on the show once a month and sort of build from there. But yeah, once I finished, I mean, initially my last few years, I thought I'd possibly go into coaching, venture that way. But, but once it ended, I got an offer to go on the footy show and they just kept going in that direction. In the first, I thought I'd probably do the TV stuff for a couple of years, but it's just too much fun.
Yeah. It's all going on, mate. It's
that's unreal.
It's good stuff.
And they're
you
great.
Can listen to Backstage with Cooper and Matty Johns and the Johns Family podcast on the Nova Player or wherever you get your podcast. But there you go, mate. Welcome to our family.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We might, I might pop in the studio while I'm up there for Magic Round.
That'd be great, mate. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, no promises though. Okay. See you lads. All the best.
See you, Matty.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
That Brookie cookbook plagiarism scandal, which is taken over all our lives this morning, is I know nothing about, by the way, other than what you told me.
According to Lockie, she used the exact same recipe as the other lady.
So my point,
like 40 grams of butter.
My point is around plagiarism, and particularly when you're talking about vanilla slice. It's like how many different ways can you slice and dice it?
I don't know. Have you watched Bake Off?
No. Obviously.
Actually, you don't even own a tea towel. Who
exactly.
am I talking to?
My oven's the cleanest oven on the planet.
It's new.
Never used it. It's
you
as
sell
new.
it on Marketplace as new.
I've lived there 7 years. It's as new.
It's a fair point. Like, how many ways can you make a chocolate chip cookie?
Well, that's my point. And I was thinking yesterday, I don't know what I was watching, but it was like, someone covering. Oh, we were talking about covering a song, yes. So which song were we talking about?
Pink Pony.
Pink Pony Club?
Yeah, Keith
Urban, yeah.
And it's like, how good's that? It's like, which made me sort of think, well, like, covers, like, is it that impressive, really? Like, it's just someone singing someone else's bloody song. Like, it's like me telling a joke and thinking, how impressive was that? It was not my joke. I just got Jerry Seinfeld and just copied what he did. So if my delivery's half decent, you don't see online people going, hey, check out the cover that Lutzi did of Jerry Seinfeld.
So
I agree with you too, and especially,
so I'm just saying,
when they do a cover, Lutzi, that's like identical to the original.
Yes.
It's like all you're doing is just playing an old song.
Like, where's the talent in it?
No, but I don't think Keith was claiming.
I get
anything.
There's the claiming thing, but my point's more like,
you're talking
what
about
a cover.
Yeah.
That was just brilliant. And I don't see the difference between that and what a caramel slice.
What a slice.
Or what a cookie. Or what a joke. Oh, my God. That was amazing. And it's like, it's not
like
good because he just took it off bloody Bill Burr.
Well, there was a song out last year, and I think was it a Crowded House song or
yes
or something?
Yes,
and there was a cover
Fall
of it.
at your feet. I'm really close tonight.
Yeah, and Buzz was going on about what Geniuses, the new, and I was like, well, that
Genius?
They didn't write it. Like Crowded House wrote it.
Yes.
It's their lyrics.
Yes.
It's their idea.
Oh, did I fire you up because I was talking about Tracy Chapman and Luke Holmes did?
Maybe that was what triggered me with it.
Yeah, we were talking about that because you were saying you love the Luke
Holmes version.
Yes.
Yeah. Even though I love Tracy's version as well.
Yes.
It's like a new flavour.
I guess, but I'm just saying it's for me, and I'm not talking about the copyright Navarro. I'm talking about just as far as talents wise. It's actually, when you think about it, no better than me hearing Bill Burr do a joke and just doing
obvious.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I
You know what I
think
mean?
you're preaching to the converted here.
No, I'm not. It's not argumentative. I'm just saying, don't you reckon?
But can I just say, I find
I
it's...
agree with you.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree as well.
Yes.
They're no more
We're all in
clever.
agreement.
We
They're
don't have
just-
to disagree sometimes. We can get along.
Someone's already done 99% of the work and you've just put your spin on it.
Yes.
It's like when I clean the whole house and then Jeremy readjusts the flowers and claims credit.
And they go,
And then
Jeremy,
post it.
wonderful touch, Jeremy.
Yes.
And then post it on his Instagram, which
Yeah.
no one follows.
No. No.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Let's go. Is this real love?
Australia's most successful love show is here. Real Love is Farmer Wants a Wife. Monday 7:30 on 7.
Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne's 1K Love Connection.
Yeah, welcome along. This is our 1K Love Connections competition where we get a married couple or definitely long-time partnered couple and, sequester them away so that they can't hear each other, but ask them the same questions, and it's $200 for each question they answer correctly.
And $1,000 max.
That's it. That's the 1K Love Connection. Naomi, hello.
Hi.
Now, you've been married for...
15 years.
Or married,
No, married
for
for
10,
10.
and together for 15
Married for
years.
10.
You got two
Yep.
kids, 8 and 9. That's their ages, not their names. And
Hopefully, yep.
Bad names, though.
and Alex is he's not with you at the moment.
No, he's not with me. He's at work.
Okay, well if you're
Okay.
listening to Alicia at the moment on the other phone,
Chatting
she-
about Wigan,
No,
probably.
Uncle, what was it? Uncle Joe's
Mint balls.
mint balls.
If you're listening to the show
I'm sure he'll
early
love
this
that.
morning, that would make sense.
Otherwise, not
All right. So you've got the questions, don't you, Ash?
you can ask them if you want.
I don't know what they are. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we need quick answers, Naomi. Okay, it's quick sticks. Quick sticks. Okay, so don't give it too much thought. But here we go. Here's your 5 questions. Who is the funniest?
Alex?
Where was your first trip you took together?
Stratty?
Who's the better driver?
Alex?
Who gives the better gifts?
Me?
Where did you go on your first date?
To the movies.
Stop the clock.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. It's not that competition.
Did I win?
Yes, you
Am I
won.
smarter than Nikki?
Let's bring in the gimp.
We use the same timer.
Well, I didn't get any of those questions right, so
Well,
You
look
win
at that.
5-0.
Okay, well, we
I
got
get
all those
extra,
answers.
shouldn't I?
You should.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
how Humpy
magic
goes.
round tickets. That's what I'm digging for.
All right.
well, everyone wants a
Everyone-
piece of
Everyone
the
wants a piece.
Tell
magic
you what, it's
round.
huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone wants them. Alex Marumba Downs. Yes, Alex. Now, you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
hear any of that, did you?
No, I got Lockie.
Oh,
you got
What was he talking to you about?
Soccer.
Oh, just boring stuff.
That's all he's
Just his life in general, that's all.
Oh, my God. He didn't go into the community radio days, did he?
What a burn.
Family FM did get a run.
This one time at Family FM.
Did he at least tell the story when he shit himself on stage in church?
No.
No, ask him for that
Alex
one.
wasn't
Just
that
go,
That's the
lucky.
story you want to
if
hear.
anyone's talking to Lockie again, just goes, forget about all this boring stuff, mate. Tell us about when you soiled yourself up on stage in church and you kept playing. He didn't even
Oh, that would have been an epic story.
Yeah, it's a good story. It's his only good story.
All right. Now, we've already asked Naomi the 5 questions, and we've put a timer on it too, so you've got to get them done quickly, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Who is the funniest?
Me.
Okay. Where was the first trip you took together?
Stratty.
Who's the better driver?
Ooh, that would definitely be me.
Who gives the better gifts?
Naomi does.
And where did you go on your first date?
Movies.
Oh, wow. You got every question correct. Every question.
$1,000.
$1,000.
You little ripper.
That's 5 dongs. 5 voodoo dongs.
Yeah.
Well done, you lovebirds.
Well, technically.
He is so lucky he got them all right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Naomi did nothing, really.
The
It was all Alex,
driving
but, yeah.
one could cause arguments.
No, well, they both
No,
agree.
I know
no.
they both agree.
If we want to get somewhere quickly, me. But if we want to get there safely, it's him.
Oh, that's
Yeah. She has this love-hate relationship with her brake when the car's in front of her and the light's red.
that's why they make cars that stop you now.
Yeah, I know.
For people
thank
like
goodness.
you.
Yeah, turn that off.
They seem like a good couple.
They do.
The $1,000. We've got to go. We've got guide dogs outside.
Well done,
the
guys.
guide dogs are here.
We've got to
So
get our
well done.
puppies.
You love birds. That's our 1K love connection.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Oh, God, it's cuteness overload here.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not just because my old schoolmate has entered the studio either. Cuteness overload. We've got a jock. We've got guide dogs that have come in. Everyone has got themselves a puppy. Well, everyone except Lutzi. I've got India.
I'm just trying to pat them.
I got India with me. And yeah, Jock Beveridge. What's your title, Jock? With
CEO, Guide Dogs.
CEO of Guide Dogs, and it's a special time of the year. It's International Guide Dog Day, mate.
Today, it is
It
International
might
Guide Dog
me.
Day today. So,
So
a good day to celebrate what guide dogs do for people in the community.
Isn't it an unbelievable service? These guide dogs, like to provide the sight for blind people, and the relationship between blind people and their dogs is one of the most beautiful things.
Yeah, it is.
that-
It's
that we
amazing.
have, yeah.
And we're sitting here with these 10-week-old pups, and I think 2 years from now they're going to be guiding people around our community who can't see. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing what they do, and the work and training that they're going to undergo over the next couple of years is pretty extraordinary.
He's trying to eat my
Is that what the apprenticeship is like, mate? Is it a 2-year apprenticeship?
But, yeah, basically.
And so these dogs here are going to be fully trained up to.
Yep. So they're 10 weeks old now, and they've been.
That's why I didn't want to hold
Going
one.
savage.
Oh no, this one's in the headphones.
Yeah.
Put away anything loose. Yeah.
So what are these? These are 10-week-old puppies.
Yeah, so they've been in our nursery at Bald Hills for the last 10 weeks, and today they go out with their puppy raisers. So they spend the next year with volunteer raisers who will take care of them. They will live with them. They'll go out and about with them in the community, learn.
And they're sighted people, obviously.
Yeah. So they just look after them and help train them.
Yeah.
And
They're quite inquisitive at this point, aren't
Yeah.
they? And people probably don't realise, like, I'm not saying it's like, being an SAS soldier, but like there's so many, like to fully get to this point where you're a guide dog, you've got to tick every box absolutely, don't you? Like it's actually quite a difficult.
It's a pretty high threshold.
Yeah, high threshold.
Yeah, it's a high threshold. So they'll take probably less than half will actually make it to be a guide dog. So
really?
so of these 4. 2 or 3 we expect would make it to be a guide dog.
Are you thinking of ruling Nicky's out right now? Just
Yeah,
based on the
Nicky's
fact
isn't looking too good over there. Yeah,
No, I just drew one. So
Early signs.
Someone had a dog I know that got to the very final stage, and it went into a lift with someone as in the last bit of training, and it got a electric shock as it went into the lift, and it spooked it.
Bit of static electricity.
Yeah, and that stopped it from becoming a guide dog.
Wow.
Unfortunately, so something like that can derail the whole process.
Can happen, yeah. So we have to manage their exposure pretty well to make sure that they're getting used to lots of sights and sounds and not scared by it.
And Jock, what about when it comes, like in 2 years' time, when you have to partner the pup up with the blind person? I always think of Jared Gossens. Do you know Jared? He's a blind marathon runner, and I always think of his poor dog Anchor finding out. I'm sorry, you're sending me off with who? He'd be out there running 48k just for a weekend run.
Yeah, well, he's got one of our guide dogs, actually. Yeah. Look, I mean, we have to pair the dogs up. It's like a dating app.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really got to, the dogs have their own personalities and quirks and things, and you got to match that up with the handler. So, so Jared's needs are very different from someone who might just be walking down to the shops, a few times a week.
And as you said, like guide dog, it's a very simple sort of term, like guiding someone, but they become so much more than that for the person, for the visually impaired person they're paired with.
Absolutely, yeah. They become part of their family,
absolutely,
and sort of an extension of themselves.
Yeah.
Really. So they open up the community for people, and a lot of our clients talk about not just the guiding role, but it connects them more socially and things.
Yeah, of course.
And isolation is one of the big things that affects people as they lose vision. So the guide dogs help them get out and about and connect with their community, which is great.
And mate, why are like retrievers and Labradors? Why do they seem to be or is it Labradors solely? Like what makes them so suited to be guide dogs?
Yeah, we pretty much use only labs. Occasionally we'll crossbreed with golden retrievers, but the labs are perfect. Well, one of the main reasons is people love them, so they're able to access everywhere, and people feel pretty good about seeing them.
Yeah.
But they are great to train, easy to train. So they love their food. So all our training is done very positively and just with food treats.
With little
really,
treats.
yeah. So they'll do anything for a bit of kibble.
And they're great natured too, aren't they?
Great natured.
Yeah.
They've got the right level of intelligence. They're working dogs originally, so you need a dog that's got a bit of a good work ethic to be a guide dog. And so they've got to really want to be a guide dog. We don't try to force them to be a dog, and if they embrace the work and enjoy it, then that's one of the things that can lead them to be a good guide dog.
I've got a retriever, so does Nikki, and like I know they're not the same, but they're closely related. They love connection too, and a Labrador kind of feels like to me like it would enjoy the connection too of being so close to.
Absolutely,
to its blind
yeah, absolutely, yeah. No, and they really love the role and the client that they're with when you see them working. So even the retired dogs, often they just want to get out as soon as their handler pulls on the harness for the new dog that they might have. They just want to get in there, and they're like, no, that's my job. That's my job.
Yeah. So what's the message, mate, on International Guide Dog Day? What would you like to leave people with the key message?
Well, today one of the key messages we're trying to raise some awareness of is that unfortunately some of our handlers still experience access refusals into places like taxis and ride shares and even venues. So it's against the law, but a lot of people aren't aware that our guide dogs can go anywhere with their handler.
So that's an education thing. People need to know that they can go anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. So that's one of our key messages on International Guide Dog today is to raise awareness that when you see these dogs, they're accredited assistants and guide dogs, so they can go anywhere. And if you're a taxi driver or a rideshare driver, it's your responsibility to know that's the law and to make sure they travel safely in the taxi with you. Yeah.
Now, talk quickly about what a great cox I was back in school and how we won the Head of the River back in 1989 together.
Well, you could still talk up a good game then, I remember. So that hasn't changed. Yeah.
It's great to see you, mate. Congratulations on all the fantastic work that you guys do.
Yeah, brilliant.
And thanks for coming in here with all of our puppy dogs today. I think our socials will go berserk.
Especially with little Irish here. I've been here for the interview, I just haven't been.
No, you
Irish. You're undoing all that good training over there, Nikki. Yeah, I can see that.
Thanks, Joel.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.